I recently went looking for an action camera but wanted something a little less expensive and less painful to replace than something like a GoPro or one of Sony's action cameras. On Amazon, I found the AKASO EK7000 rated very highly for only $60, with 2 batteries, a remote, and a few other accessories. This thing also uses the standard GoPro mount, so it works with a lot of other stuff I already have. The video is pretty good, and much better than I would have expected from a camera in this price range. I'll admit I sort of considered this a disposable action camera when I first ordered it. And I'll admit that low light performance is not great. The really impressive thing I found with it is the time-lapse mode. In this mode, you can set the gap between each photo and choose a duration for the time-lapse or continuous recording. The time-lapse you're seeing right now was taken over the course of 8 or so hours as a series of 12 megapixel images. One thing to note here, I initially had trouble doing a time-lapse for so long because I was trying to run the camera directly off of the power cord with no battery. There must be a problem with the adapter I was using not providing a constant flow because the camera would inevitably shut off or freeze. Inserting a battery while running plugged in fixed this issue. I usually use a Sony A6000 for time-lapses using the Timelapse app or an external intervalometer depending on what I'm trying to achieve. Given that I spent part of the day in the same room as the AKASO, I was very happy not to have to listen to my A6000 shutter going off every few seconds. If you're curious, I used Kdenlive and Ubuntu to put this video together. I created a 4K 30 frame per second project and then imported the images as a slideshow, setting each individual image as one frame of the video. Not sure if that info is helpful, but I dual boot my PC with Windows 10 and Ubuntu mainly because I like video editing in Kdenlive so much. That's all I've got. This was only meant to be a test of the time-lapse mode on this camera, but it turned out better than I expected even though it was shot through a window with a screen. And I thought it might be interesting for somebody to see. Thanks.